Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data on ZTE Blade V70 Vita. Okay, first I'll show you how you can transfer the data from a previous device into your ZTE, and then I'll show you how you can restore the backup from the Google one. I'm sorry that the background is so dark, but the brightness on the ZTE Blade is locked and it's impossible to change it. So it needs to be just like it is right now. Select your language, click on next. Now connect with available network for you. Type the password. Click on connect. Okay. Okay, getting the phone ready. It might take a little bit, so we need to wait a little. Okay, after the loading we have possibility to copy apps and data. Click on next. Click on next once again. Now if you have a cable that fits, you can connect both devices to each other. In my case it would require a USB-C to USB-C cable. I don't have a cable that fits, but don't worry if you also don't have a cable. Click that you don't have it and click on copy without. We'll be able to do it wirelessly using the Wi-Fi. Click on next. Okay, now on our second phone we need to open up the Google app. Click on next. Click on next. Now in the search bar we need to type set up my device. Okay. Click on next. Okay, verify the shapes. If they are the same, click on next on your previous phone. Click on copy. I also need to verify by typing the screen lock that I have on this phone. Okay, now it says that we need to continue the setup on our new device. Our ZTE is connecting. Okay, getting ready to copy. So now we have to wait a little. Okay, now we need to choose what we want to copy. In here we can see the list. When it comes to things such as Gmail, Google Photos, Calendar, and Contacts, they are synced automatically. In my case, I would like to copy everything except the apps, so I will unselect them, then click on copy, if you have selected everything that you want. Okay, and now basically we need to go through the setup process, because the whole copying will be done in the background. So now, scroll down, hit on accept. Now we have possibility to turn on the backup services. They are really useful and always turn them on, but it's up to you. Click on next. We need to select the default browser and the search engine. I always pick the Google Chrome and Google as my search engine. Boom, set as default. Now you can set the daily wallpaper. It's up to you. You can click on accept. I'll just click on next to skip it. Now click on more and agree. Agree. Next. You can set the screen lock. Also you can set the face unlock and the fingerprint. I'll skip it right now. Don't worry, it's always available later. Now we have the system navigation. We can select, do we want to use the gestures or the virtual navigation. I'll stick to gestures. Click on next. Click on more and agree. More and agree. Now you can set your Google Assistant, so you can say this sentence. You can always set it up later. Click on agree. Okay, you can also add another email account, change how the text displays, and review additional apps. I don't want any of it, so I'll click on no thanks. Okay, nearly done. When it comes to the copying, so we need to wait a little bit. Copying is done, so hit the button. In here we can click on close. We won't be needing our phone anymore, I mean the old one. Click on get started. You can select your favorite apps and download them, I think, but I don't want it, I'll skip it. Okay, click on got it, and now we are ready to use our phone. Also, if you open up the notification bar, you'll be able to see the processes in the background. So as you can see, some apps are being installed, so don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet and wait until everything gets downloaded. Okay, that was the first method. Now I'll show you how we can restore the backup from Google One. Okay, now the second method. Again, we're doing the setup process, and now connect to the Wi-Fi. Click on connect. Once again, we need to wait. Okay, now we have possibility to copy apps and data, so click on next, but this time we need to click that we cannot use other device. Click on OK. And now we'll have possibility to sign in into the Google account. It should appear at any second. Okay, here it is. And now we need to sign in into the exact same Google account on which we made the backup before. It is really important because if you sign in into wrong account, you won't have possibility to restore your backup. So sign in into the same Google account. And now I'll type the mail. Okay, then click on next. And now within a few seconds, we'll have possibility to type the password. So it will appear. Okay, right now I'll type it. Click on next. Boom. Now we need to wait. Okay, I have two-step verification, so I need to verify on my second device. Okay. Click on next. Agree. Get in the account info. So we'll have to wait. Okay, and now select the backup that you want to restore. In my case, I would like this one, so I'll click on that. Okay, now select from the list what you would like to restore. When it comes to the Google Photos, Gmail, Calendar and Drive, they are synced automatically. And now I want to restore everything except the apps. Now click on Restore if you have selected everything. The restoring process will begin in the background and we'll have to go through the setup process. So now scroll down, hit on Accept. Now you have backup services that are really useful. Always turn them on. It's up to you also what you want to do. Click on Next. Now we need to select the default browser. Always pick Google Chrome and Google as my search engine. And now you can accept to daily wallpapers. I don't want it, so I'll click on Next. Now click on More, Agree, Agree, and Next. Now we can add the screen lock, fingerprint, and also we can add the face unlock. It's up to you. For now, I will skip it, but it's always available later in the settings, so don't worry if you don't do it now. Now select the system navigation mode, gestures or virtual navigation. I'll stick to gestures, so I'll click on Next. Okay, now we can access our Google Assistant by simply saying, hey Google. It's up to you. Do you want to add it? For now, I'll skip it. You can also access your assistant without unlocking your device. I'll agree, why not? Okay, in here you can add another email account, change how the text displays or review additional apps. I'll click on No Thanks. Okay, now click on Get Started. I don't want to select any favorite apps, so I'll just skip it. If you want, you can click on Continue. It's up to you. It's your device. Okay, now click on Get It. And now we are ready to use our device. Also, don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet, because if you open up notification bar, you can see that some of the things are being installed. And also some of the contacts and other things from the Google might being synced in the background. So don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet and simply wait a little bit until everything gets fully restored. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.